The reproductive structures and processes of all conifers are basically similar. The parent plants are diploid sporophytes, which form cones. Some cones make spores that grow into males, while other cones make spores that grow into females. Male cones are often found in clusters at the end of lower branches, while the larger, harder female cones are usually found higher in the tree. The small, delicate male cones release clouds of pollen during the reproductive season and then disintegrate. The grains of pollen often have small wing-like structures that allow the pollen to be carried long distances in the wind. Because of the tremendous amount of pollen released and the sticky resinous substances often covering parts of female cones, a percentage of pollen successfully reaches and attaches to female cones. Occasionally, the pollen may be carried between the male and female cones by insects like beetles that eat the high-protein pollen of the males and the high sugar resins covering the female cones. Pollen that ends up on one of the scales of the female cones sends out a pollen tube that slowly burrows into the female gametophyte. After about 14 months, the tube finally reaches the egg within the female gametophyte, and sperm from the pollen travels down the tube and fertilizes the egg. The fertilized egg develops into an embryonic plant, the seed. The completed seed is liberated when the female cone matures and its scales separate. Many conifers produce seeds that, like the pollen, have wing-like structures that can carry them long distances in the wind, but they do not develop a fruit around their seeds.